A very warm welcome from Kingsway Reserve, the home of Olympic Kingsway. It's grand final day here in the Make Smoking History Perth African Nations Cup. And the final today will be Liberia versus South Sudan. But before we get things underway, some messages from our sponsors.
Which loan one language kajwit kaya police call togoban elo kukwat call togoban inalang kia war kuyen elon one bi nang kajwaj tanin kuyen ele bi nang kajwit kache ko je ke kwany akunum dun yi na which loan one language kajwaj marot akunum police Western Australia yi achipol akuma gen WA Perth.
Welcome to Geodrill, the hallmark of safety first and eco-friendly drilling in West, East and Southern Africa. Established in 1998, the company operates in Ghana, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire and Mali in West Africa. With state-of-the-art equipment, training and cutting-edge technology, Geodrill has become the vanguard of drilling on the African continent. With a track record of 2 decades of professionalism, dedication and commitment, Geodrill continues to lead the drilling industry, meeting the highest industry safety standards with an environmentally friendly drilling philosophy. Geodrill, your preferred drilling partner in Africa.
Well, we thank you for those messages from our sponsors. Without them, the broadcast of the games today in the finals in 2021 would not be possible. And the teams are just about to come out. They're just having some photographs with the dignitaries down on the pitch as we speak. But we're going to turn our attention to the team lineups. And first of all, the team of Liberia. Well, players to look out for there. Blamo Kwakwa is a player with plenty of pedigree. He is a crucial player. George Bala is another. Ishmael Greywood has been amongst the top scorers in the competition, wearing number 14. And Samuel Dwyer is returned after a spell in Spain, and we know what a great player he is. As for number 22, Ben Wantry, he has a magical touch. And wait for Pee-wee Boluma to come off the bench. He's a fan favourite. Turning our attention to South Sudan, and they've got some experienced players. Dorchal has played for South Sudan, as has Friday Zico. Look out for Ajak Riak and Samuel Riak, both of them very important players for South Sudan. And their goalkeeper Michael Dudek had a really good game in their semi-final, but it's going to be a very close event. Malek Domkok is their top scorer. Can he get a goal today? The dignitaries just waiting for the players to make their way out from the tunnel, and the fans are lining the tunnel. It's just great atmosphere here. Maybe not quite as many fans as we're used to in normal years, but we will see. They may still be arriving and parking their cars. I can see over to the left-hand side cars streaming into the car park. So I think there may be a few late arrivals, and they are, of course, flooding across the fields here at Kingsway Reserve to make sure that they are here for this final. Well, if we look at the teams coming into the final, Liberia were in Pool C. They've played 5, won 4, drawn 1. And if we look at South Sudan, they were in Pool A. They've played 5, won 4, lost 1. So Liberia unbeaten coming into this game, or the grand final. South Sudan just losing the one game And that was a surprise loss to some people's mind when they lost 2-1 in week 3 to Zimbabwe. But they're going to need to be on their mettle today. Of course, last year they were accused of celebrating a little bit too early and they lost the semi-final. But they have bounced back in 2021 and are in the final and are looking to reclaim the title that they won at the beginning of 2020. I don't think the players are too far away. Great to see the flags and the support of so many people. And the dignitaries, well, so many dignitaries here. You don't normally see so many politicians and the Commissioner of Police. But it has been really well attended today. And the fans are still coming in. And it is going to be a full house. There's no doubt about that. Certainly the grandstand is already pretty full. Liberia, the one thing South Sudan need to be very wary of is they've scored 3 or more goals in every game except for their quarter-final where they were held scoreless by Congo. So that is something for South Sudan to be really aware of. And South Sudan has only kept 1 clean sheet in the tournament. So they're going to be under a bit of pressure as the referees come out. The crowd will cheer as the players of both teams make their way out onto the turf. The sun is still shining, the wind is blowing, it's got a cool chill to it as it blows from the corner flag on our right-hand side on a diagonal path across the pitch from left to right. We will have some of the dignitaries. I'm not sure if they're going to go out and shake hands with the players. But certainly we will be pausing very shortly for the national anthems. And great to see Liberia having some mascots come out with them. It's all part of the festival and just makes it all that much more exciting and memorable for everybody involved. I'm Ashley Morrison, looking forward to sharing all of the action with you this afternoon. We've seen 2 games so far go to penalties. Will this game go to penalties or will it be decided in normal time? Well, we will know in 90 minutes because this game is 45 minutes each way. The juniors and the masters were a little bit shorter. So we are now going to have the national anthems. And the first national anthem, South Sudan. And now the national anthem of Liberia. So the national anthem's come to an end, and now it's just a case of, I think, the players posing for a photograph. The mascots don't want to leave by the looks of things. They want to stay out there, and who can blame them, because it is a great festival of sport here and such a wonderful thing, bringing the community together, not just the African community but many others as well. And now the dignitaries, I think, are going to go through and shake hands with each of the players. Well, certainly the Commissioner of Police is well, it is a wonderful evening here, and as I mentioned, you don't often see so many dignitaries in attendance at an event. Just to give you an idea of some of those in attendance, Ms. Meredith Hammett, MLA, representing the Minister of Sport, Mr. Tony Beauty, the Honourable Ayam Mako Chiot, MLC, Dr. Anne Alley, MP, the Mayor, Tracy Roberts from the City of Wanneroo, as I mentioned, the Commissioner of Police, Chris Dawson, and we also had Joe Twazama, the President of the Organisation of African Communities, and John Achek, the President of the South Sudanese Community, as well as Miss Bua Cardio, President of the Liberian Community, and there's no doubt we know who she'll be cheering for this afternoon. Well, those are just some of the dignitaries in attendance and going through, shaking hands. And I must give our congratulations to Achol Madong and the team that do all the hard work for the Perth African Nations Sporting Association to make this 5-week tournament possible every year. They've grown it this year with the real emphasis on juniors, because that is the future of this community. The Masters as well took part. They're looking for more women's teams next year and more junior teams if possible. So if you're interested and you're watching this, make sure you contact PANSA and register for 2022. Well, the kickoff now, not too far away. Two captains come forward to shake hands with the officials. And I think they're going to, are they going to ask the police commissioner to toss the coin or not? I think they might be. There goes the coin up in the air. So the coin has been tossed and the teams are going to have to turn around. Not allowed. So the final photograph taken with the police commissioner. And now the players will just hand their tracksuits back to the trainer and we can get proceedings underway. Liberia, well, they are looking to cause a bit of an upset. They will believe that they're the favourites coming into this match, as they are the unbeaten team. And we know that they have plenty of talent. And I must just make a comment, Michael Dudek there, the goalkeeper for South Sudan. Great to see him knowing the lyrics of the national anthem. He's played for South Sudan in this tournament for a number of years now and is really an adopted member of the South Sudanese community. But as I mentioned, played such a crucial part in their 2-1 win over Sudan in the semi-final. Malek Domkok scoring both goals in that semi-final to see South Sudan progress to this, the Make Smoking History Perth African Nations Cup final for 2021. That's great. We've got some Liberian supporters right in front of our commentary position, so I'm sure we'll be hearing some singing from them at some point. Once again, just like to acknowledge our sponsors, Lifespan Consultants, a 3-generation family business hailing from Africa, specialising in life insurance and financial planning. Their address is Suite 1, 39 Flynn Street, Wembley. Their phone number, just pause now, 63238691. Lifespan Consultants. And of course, Healthway, Make Smoking History, that's their message. And the WA Police Force is recruiting now and is looking for people with different backgrounds and cultures to reflect our local Western Australian community. And they want you. And if you want a job with more, then make sure you visit letsjoinforces.wa.gov.au. That's letsjoinforces.wa.gov.au. And of course, Geodrill, who's been building relationships between Ghana and Australia for a long time and has been a long-time supporter of the Perth African Nations Cup. A leading exploration drilling company based in Ghana, employing and training Ghanaians. Well, kick-off now, not too far away. South Sudan in the all-white strip. Liberia in the blue and white stripes. And it will be South Sudan to get us underway. And the ball played back by Jason Petrie. Straight away coming through, and it's a great chance. Saved. Well, an important save right at the start of this game. Well, what an opening start to the game from South Sudan. Liberia goalkeeper saving with his legs. That was Brendan Rintoul. That's a good kick by him out to the right-hand flank, but unable to keep the ball in play. So it'll be a South Sudan throw. Short throw, clipped forward. Should be met by the defence. And that's drilled forward again. Good header, brought down now by the captain of South Sudan, Samuel Riak. Given away though. Infield it goes. Stolen back by South Sudan. Little turn in the midfield from, I think it was Lion Varney. Lion Varney played it back. Good ball out to the left-hand side, but unfortunately offside for Liberia. Flag raised nice and early. Michael Gama, sorry, not Michael Gama, it's Amos De Golia. So you can see the shadows beginning to stretch from the trees across the defensive line. Hit forward. The height advantage, trying to feed that one into the path of Malik Domcock. Infield it goes. Good ball to Petrie again. Petrie being forced away from goal. Got the pass away. Cameron Teese gets the throw in. Cameron Teese, again a player with some pedigree. Tell you more later. Teese looking to play it forward into the path of Malik Domcock. It's another throw into South Sudan. Flicked on, was that off the arm? Well, you've seen those given. It looked as if it caught Bala's arm, but he couldn't get it out the way. And I think, to be honest, a corner is the right decision. Don't like to see those given where a player's not deliberately moved his arm towards the ball. So the first corner of the match going to South Sudan. Can they make it count? Still waiting for a ball actually to be able to take the corner. Fourth official rolls it down the line. As I mentioned, there's plenty of tall timber there for South Sudan. They've got some very tall players inside. Deng Adjwet, number 6, lurking at the back post. It's clipped high towards the keeper. Good header off the line, and Liberia get it out of the penalty area so far. Helped forward and caught really late. And now they're on the attack though. Amos Degola, what a pass that is. Top of the penalty area, shot, it's going to take a deflection, it's gone a pass, oh my word! It's gone out for a goal kick, but so close. Dudek was just letting the ball roll and sprinting in and almost taking it away from him. What a great run that was. Moses Macaulay caught him by surprise. And you can see the pace that Liberia have. Good header out of defence again. Liberia need to bring it under control. Good, strong possession. Good work being done there by Blamo Kwakwa. Given away though now, Dorchol. And here's another great chance. It's a good save. Dudek off his line to deny Macaulay. That's a great save by the South Sudan goalkeeper. It looked as if Macaulay was just going to lift it over him. But Dudek came out, made himself big. Still Liberia looking to go forward. They lose out now in the midfield. Played forward and a chance for Ajak Riak. Riak looking to cut infield. Loses out. Although he will get the free kick. There's still the fans rolling in. South Sudan looking to try and get that first goal. The ball given forward now. Friday Zico, South Sudan international. Such a key component and such a great role model for the youngsters. Got a great story to tell, Friday Zico. The wall pulled back a couple of meters. Zico over the ball, looking to curl it into the penalty area. Hits it hard actually. Diving save in the end from Rintol. And it's cleared over the side. Well, that took people by surprise. I think it even took Brendan Rintol by surprise, to be honest. Well, it was a good save, though, by the keeper. Keeps his game in it. His team in it, rather. Ngana. Headed clear again. Top of the area, but the shot. Ball just didn't drop the way he would have liked for Dorchol. Dorchol, who's 28 years of age now, played for Moreland Zebras in 2018. They used to be Brunswick Juventus, for those of you who can remember the old National Soccer League. So the short pass out from the goal kick. Liberia again looking to build from the back. They hit it long. It's a long diagonal ball. Good header though from Ngar. Goes back into the penalty area. Dudek needs to claim it. Does. Gets. Well, he didn't really get caught late, but he was aware that the forward was coming in. Ricocheted in, and they're calling for Dudek to get there. Just a delay. Dudek comes out and cleared. And now there's a chance to break for South Sudan. Back post. It's going to come all the way through. Saved by Rintul. And the rebound from Domcock just rolls harmlessly into the keeper's arms. Oh, Malek Domcock, it was almost put on a plate for him. He just didn't get the power. Was trying to get the direction. Rintul saved, and then the second shot just lacked any power and direction. And Malek Domcock will not believe that he didn't do better with that opportunity. Another chance. Is it going to be Teese? Shoots, and that's not a bad effort. Just wide and a little bit high from Cameron Teese. Cameron Teese, who played with Perth Soccer Club in 2021. Involved with Ayr United back in Scotland. Midfield tussle going on. And again a mistake at the back. Here's a great chance. It's there! Ajak Riak peels away in celebration as he opens the scoring for South Sudan. Well, again, they just made too many mistakes at the back. And Ajak Riak this time making no mistake whatsoever. And so South Sudan take the lead in the 9th minute. Well, don't think that's game over. Liberia are made of stronger stuff. But it is a good start for South Sudan. Now they're going to have to come from behind, Liberia. Almost given away again at the back. Well, inching their way forward. It's a throw in again, just inside South Sudan's half. Teese claims the ball back for South Sudan. Well, Sudan inching further forward. Long throw from Liberia to try and get themselves out of their own half. It's not a bad throw. Throw now to South Sudan. And the referee is given a free kick just outside the box. This is a very dangerous position. Plenty of players now who've got a 4-man wall. Seems a lot for the angle that it is, although we saw what Friday Zico could do. And they're all towards the 6-yard box, curled towards the keeper. Rintul punches it clear. Just letting that run back in the end was Petrie. Goes all the way back, and look at the pressure being applied. It's good pressure because Degela has it. Amos Degela now. Advancing towards the penalty area, plays the ball out wide, they let it run. Lion Varney slips it out wide. The shot, that will be, well, you felt it would be easy for Dudek, and eventually he got it under control. And that's just cleared over the sideline in the end by Friday Zico. Strong attacking move again from Liberia. Well, the defence at the moment for South Sudan proving really strong. Throw down the line. Again, it's a good header, clear. Teese trying to bring the ball down now. Good tackle. Liberia play the ball long again. Should be meat and drink. Deng Adjouet lets it run for Michael Dudek. Brought down this time by Varney. Lost out though, the ball played back. Good defence from Samuel Dwyer. Having it clear at the back. The ball breaks though now for Petrie. Petrie on the left-hand side, goes back. Infield it comes now to Ajak Riak. Riak loses out eventually. brought down and driving forward, but in the end it's Ishmael Graywood who comes up with the ball. Struggling to win it back, but managing to do so is Domcock. Domcock will get the return pass now. Domcock beats the first defender, clips it to the back post. It goes over the head of Ajak Riak. Good covering defence that time coming from Martin Moe. Martin Moe, who was one of the players that won the trophy in 2020 at the beginning of the year. So he would definitely want to win it back. Liberia launch a long throw. Good header, helped on in the end by Dorchol. Clipped forward again by Kazulu. Petrie goes back into the defensive line, played into space. Nobody's really there, and they pushed into that space, leaving a gap. Liberia looked to pounce. Amos Degala brought down, but the ball has managed to find its way through to Ben Wantry. Cleared momentarily, and a strong challenge coming in by Liberia. And it's going to be their throwing. Well, South Sudan not happy with the challenge. I thought it was a very fair challenge. Strong, but fair. Ball comes back now to Kwakwa. Kaizulu goes back to his goalkeeper, Rintul, who's a long way out of his area. And it's quite condensed. South Sudan playing quite a high line, which could run the risk of being exposed if they go on a high attack. 15 minutes gone, almost 16. And it is Liberia 0, South Sudan 1. Ajak Riak, the scorer, in the 9th minute, if you've just joined us. Flicked on, good flick on from Domcock. Really subtle little touch coming from Petrie, and there was no questions asked of Kaizulu. Kaizulu plays for Kelmscott Roos. He was their fairest and best in 2020. And he also scored the winner for Liberia in their semi-final against Congo after 22 penalty corners. Sorry, their quarter-final, not semi-final. 22 spot kicks, and it was Fatali Kaizulu who scored the one that made the difference, that saw Liberia through to the semi-final, where they won 3-0 against Zimbabwe. Sandwich there was Teese. Played forward, Dudek's going to come out, should claim it easily in the end in the shadows that stretch across Kingsway Reserve. South Sudan like to play out from the back. Ball played forward, looking for and finding Ajak Riak. Riak, though, dispossessed a little bit too easily. Liberia go back again to their keeper, Rintul. Rintul looks very confident with the ball at his feet. Diagonal pass. There's a little bit of pushing and shoving. Amos Dagola did well to control the ball and bring it down, but the pass into the box just not good enough at this point in the game. So South Sudan, so often the favourites in this. That's been overhit, kept in play just in the end by Martin Moe. And look at the acceleration, he carries it forward, and that's a beautifully weighted pass. And it comes off the defender as Riak was trying to find Domcock, surging through the middle. But that was outstanding work by Martin Moe, and a beautiful run and pass. Ajak Riak, well, he would be familiar with this ground, having played for Olympic Kingsway. So he knows how the ball runs. So another corner for South Sudan. Just wonder, last time they were all fairly close in, they edged in closer to the keeper, and you sort of feel that the tall players they've got, they should maybe be hanging back edge of the area, making their runs as the ball comes in. It's played short, easy clearance initially. Varney helps it forward, and that's just going to ease the pressure. Nothing wrong with that when you're under the cosh a bit. So it will be a throw in, and Sudan just taking their time. They've got to come a long way back, I think. Referee telling them it's down near the corner flag, and they were trying to take it up near the halfway line. They talk about trying to steal a few meters. They were trying to steal half the pitch. Still being sent back. So this is where Liberia need to try and put the pressure on. Still back possession. Teese, though, does well. That should be Liberia ball. It's played high, skewed off the boot a little bit. Easily controlled in the end and hooked over the shoulder that time from George Balla. Balla is the leading scorer at the moment for Liberia in the Make Smoking History Perth African Nations Cup in this year. South Sudan again with a free kick deep in their defensive quarter. Approaching halfway through the first half. That's a good flick on. And over the side it goes. It'll be a throw in for South Sudan. Making his way forward, John Nguna. Nguna, that's a good throw. Nice turn coming from Domcock, but just caught his arm as he was trying to turn. Took it on the chest, and as he was rolling to roll the defender, or looking to roll the defender, it just, instead of dropping, it just rolled onto his arm. And again, it's an aimless header forward for Liberia. Nobody in that space, although they've got possession back. Strong challenge again coming from Martin Moe at the back. Oh, a lovely little shimmy. Just taking him past the players. And now Domcock looks to play the diagonal pass, but easily collected. And now George Balla plays it into space. Defenders tight. And it brought down, well, Amos Degola was looking to get on to the return pass from Greywood, and he was bundled over. No chance of getting onto that pass. So free kick. And the referee absolutely right to have a chat, and I would say that's the last warning. Oh, in fact, it's a yellow card. So Samuel Riak gets a yellow card, the first of the match. There's the captain of South Sudan. And you just wonder how much that will play in the game later in this match. George Balla now over the ball for Liberia as they look to get an equaliser. Can he deliver a good cross? He drills it. And the clearance is just thumped back from whence it came. So it will be a throw in again. Balla over the side. Looks to throw top of the area. Got a nasty kick. Varney tried to bring it down. Laid square. It's a good pass. Trying to get inside the penalty area. Sam Dwyer. Dwyer. Great skills. Wins a corner. Sam Dwyer, such a talented player. Only took up playing football, I think it was 2015, 2016. So was very, very young. 2015, just 6 years ago. And boy, has he shown he can play. So Liberia Can they score from this corner? I think it's their second corner. It's a good delivery. And the shot on the turn just lifted over the crossbar. Just needed to be a little bit more patient. Easy to say for me, but if he just waited, he might well have just drilled that one a little bit lower. Fatate Kaizulu just putting it over the crossbar for Liberia. And as I say, not sure I like the passing inside the box from a goal kick. I think it puts teams under pressure. Deng Adjwet having to go back to Dudek. If you look, they haven't really gained any ground so far, and Liberia have been allowed to apply pressure. But now they come forward. It's given away though. Telling tackle coming in. They're going to turn away as Nga. Good skills from Domkok. Brave header. Bala looking to curl it out to the right-hand side, and that is not the sort of clearance the defence would have wanted. It's actually gone behind him as he tried to clear it. That was Friday Zico. Bala again looks to play it deep. There's a man out there for Liberia. Can he keep it in play? No, says the referee's assistant. Well, the crowd trying to find their voice and spur their team on. But at the moment, South Sudan with the lead and just looking a little bit more composed as they get the ball now. It goes back to Dor Chol. Chol infield to Ajak Riak, and just too far ahead of Chol as he looked to come forward again. Dor Chol, who's capped for South Sudan. As I mentioned, so too Friday Zico. Riak trying to win the ball back, battling hard. Petrie comes in, good turn from him. Petrie gets past two, looks to play it down the line. Should be claimed with ease. And that was a little bit of a late challenge. We're coming back for a free kick for the challenge, I think, on Petrie. Samuel Riak, the captain, over the ball for South Sudan. Liberian coaching staff are desperately gesticulating down below us. Teese climbing really high, bicycle kick across the face of goal. Oh, Rintoul, what a touch. That was going to creep in the bottom corner. And Brendan Rintoul with a really important touch to keep the score at 1-0, but it's another corner for South Sudan. Cameron Teese, how high did he climb? Tall player himself, but boy, oh boy, got up then. So again, waiting for the ball. The substitutes for South Sudan are down in that corner, stretching, urging their teammates on. So again, nobody in the front half of the penalty area as the ball's played in. It's clipped towards goal this time, all the way across. And Ajak Riak just watched it bounce behind him. If he'd have timed his run a little bit later, he would have just had to nod that one in from about 2 meters. So Liberia hanging on by their fingernails at the moment. But they're hanging on, that's the main thing. And we know that they have the ability. They've scored 13 goals this year in the Perth African Nations Cup. South Sudan 12, although if we count today, that is 13 as well. So just taking their time here. The ball now played down the line. Throw in again. Goes down the line. Strong header out of defence. Trying to flick it on. Oh, that's a strong challenge. And immediately just checking he was okay. That was Bala in the challenge, but now it's South Sudan on the attack. Clip to the back post. Teese rises, heads it across the penalty area. Nobody there. Caught the hand. Play on is the call. They've got numbers going forward. Bala just overhit that one. Well, if Riak has been booked, that's his second yellow card in my estimations. Because I thought Riak picked up a card in the 23rd minute. So Riak was the player that caught Bala. If it's a second yellow, he's going to be off. Well, obviously the first yellow didn't go to Samuel Riak. Which he'll be very relieved about, I'm sure. Of course, we saw it at the World Cup where a player wasn't sent off for a game against Australia and Croatia. Joe Simjanic, the Australian player, getting 2 yellow cards and stayed on the pitch a little bit longer than he should have. Oh, and again, the shot just lifted into the air. Amos Degolia not able to keep it down. It was curling, but it was curling very, very high in the air. So Dudek again with a goal kick will most likely play it short. Maybe not. He has gone short, and the pressure will be applied. And that was just a little bit of over-exuberance from Amos Degolia. Gives away the free kick. 15 minutes away from half-time. Still 1-0 in favour of South Sudan. And you can see the crowd now. It has really grown. All the way around as the ball comes wide now to Ajak Riak. Riak loses out. Riak comes back, claims possession with a fairly fortuitous ricochet. Good use of the shins there. South Sudan go all the way back to Dudek. Dudek needs to make sure. Managed to get it forward to Sam Riak. South Sudan keeping possession well. Ajak Riak. And that was a nasty challenge. I think it was a little bit late, Ajak Riak. Whether it was deliberate, he just appeared to catch the defender above the knee. May have been the defender just was running across and a little bit unfortunate. Certainly the referee appears to believe that was the case. And that's a painful blow when you get hit there. Samuel Riak wanting to run the ball out of play. That's real determination. But unfortunately, Liberia can't keep the ball in play. They're complaining to the referee's assistant. It isn't going to make any difference. This time they do manage to keep the ball in play. Bala turns. Bala's got the ball. Closed down by 3 players. Petrie goes infield. Good pass from Malik Domkok to Ajak Riak. Riak slipped it out to Friday Zico. Zico just held up. Goes back infield. Ajak Riak dispossessed. Chance for Liberia. That's gone in behind the defence. Bursting forward now. What a tackle that was. Moses McCauley looked as if he was clean through, and coming back was John Nguna and it was a brilliant tackle. Corner is the end result, and Dudek congratulates his defender. Such an important tackle because it looked as if we were going to see Moses Macaulay just run through and just the keeper to beat. Played square, top of the penalty area, short space in which to work. Varney plays it square now, gets the ball back. Varney, was he caught? A little bit of histrionics, I think the referee agrees. Play continues. Comes out now to George Bala once more, but Varney has stayed down. And Moses Macaulay, he's got pace and he's renowned for his finishing, and that's why that tackle was so important. He's been playing for Forestfield. Well, he's going to play for Forestfield United in 2022, having just signed for them about a month ago. So we will have a drop ball now. But this team sets of players coming over to the sideline for some water. So now just coming in for the drop ball, George Bala. Bala tries to clip it over the head of Friday Zico. He's done just that. Liberia with a good chance to go on the attack. Zico, good tackle by him. The cross comes in. Dudek saves, pushes it out just about 7 meters. Liberia can't get on the end of it, and South Sudan put the ball out over the side. Throw again. It's a long throw from Liberia. Strong header inside the penalty area, uncontested. And again, it's Domcock gets the touch. Teese trying to get there and impedes. Well, there can be no doubt there, Cameron Teese, and there's a little bit going on after from George Bala. Oh, this is good refereeing again, calling the two players in, just trying to calm things down. Teese knew he wasn't going to get the ball, and as Bala was going to, he just pulled his arm and prevented Bala getting there quicker. Wry smile on the face of Cameron Teese. Played for Dandenong Thunder over in Victoria in 2021. He's had a few clubs in his time. Just feel he needs to maybe settle with one and show what he can really do. Dudek should play. Oh, he's actually decided to let that one run out of play. So again, another free kick comes to Noor for Liberia. As we are now just 8 minutes away from half-time. Just the one goal, the difference between the two teams. Ajak Riek's goal in the 9th minute. Once again, just like to acknowledge Geodrill, building relationships between Ghana and Australia, your #1 drilling partner in Africa, and a proud supporter of the Perth African Nations Cup for the 3rd year in succession. And the pass again, going straight to the feet of the South Sudanese player, Petrie. Looking to curl the ball into the path of Domcock. Rintoul again, comes off his line and belts it upfield. Friday Zico gets it under control. Happily goes back to Michael Dudek, who's going to get closed down, but he lifts the ball forward to the halfway line. Brought down on the chest, but not controlled well enough to keep the control of the ball. Jason Petrie goes back again. Dudek now across the face of the goal. Tries to curl it forward this. Well, there is eventually someone there. Kaizulu Came wide to George Bala, back to Rintul again. Domkok knocks it forward, and again just helped forward by Kaizulu into the centre circle. Sam Riak. Referee skips out of the way. It's going to break kindly for Ngar. Tees trying to play it forward. Domkok's there. Rintul off his line. It was a tidy build-up, just a little bit too much pace on the through ball from Cameron Tees. Liberia need to get to that second ball. Just wondering why they're persisting with the high ball when they'd be better off playing the ball on the deck against the taller defensive line of South Sudan. Petrie again doing well. Sam Riak plays it long. Brought down in the midfield. Good play once more. Bala. There's nobody there. Ishmael Graywood getting annoyed that his teammate didn't run into that space, but if he'd have looked up, he'd have seen that no one was making that move. Varney in a wrestling match on halfway. There's David and Goliath proportions there. Macaulay trying to get around, and Macaulay penalised as Petrie, it appeared, threw himself on the ball. I think he, though, did get a nudge from Moses Macaulay. Just at the moment you feel Liberia have lost that belief. They need to get it back. Varney jumps high. Another good header in defence. Domkok looks to nod it infield, trying to find Dor Chol. Good ball over the top. Dudek's got to come for it. Dudek falls, and it's been collected. The whistle, I think, though, has gone for an initial foul on Dudek. And we're just waiting now for the decision. Well, I didn't see which way the referee pointed with the free kick. So certainly the physio having to come on now for the injured Liberian player. He's got, I think, a head wound by the sounds of things. Well, hopefully it's nothing serious and can be either stitched up or bandaged up, but of course nowadays you have to have the concussion test as well. While he's down and receiving medical attention, again, just like to acknowledge the support of the WA Police Force, who are recruiting now and looking for people with different backgrounds and cultures to reflect our local Western Australian community. They would love some people from the African community to become part of the WA Police Force, and if you're interested and you'd like more information, you can visit letsjoinforces.wa.gov.au. And of course, Lifespan Consultants, a 3-generation family business. As rare as that is, they stand for honesty, competence and commitment to others, and have a strong African connection. So for all your life insurance and financial planning, Lifespan Consultants. 6263238691. So half-time now, fast approaching. By our clock, 3 minutes away. Varney brings it down again. Just looking to play the short pass forward. Managed to get it to Kwakwa. Kwakwa put under pressure by Dor Chol. Petrie now. Looking to slide the ball forward. That was a really good intercept coming in that time from Sasko Tamba. Good ball into the penalty area. It's going to fall for Tees. Tees will shoot. Rintul saves, but it dribbles in. And we're going to have a pause. The referee's just saying he's going to wait. He wants to consult his assistant. But Tees is celebrating. South Sudan is celebrating. They believe that they have got a second goal. And I don't think the goal is going to be awarded. It's been ruled out. And South Sudan not happy. Well, head in hands for Samuel Riak. But it's going to add to the excitement here. It's going to add to the tension here. The Liberian fans know that they're still in this game. Ball played out to Kaizulu. Domkok got a touch. Domkok gets the pass. Strong from Dorchol. Loses out though. And surely not. Liberia can't score now in the last minute of the half. In it goes, deflected. Trying to lay it into the path of Bala, and there is the whistle for the end of the first half. It's been exciting, it's been thrilling, there have been moments of controversy, but it wouldn't be a Perth African Nations Cup if that wasn't the case. But as we head into half time, it is Liberia 0, South Sudan 1.
Which lone one language kajwit kaya police call togoben elo kukwat call togoben inaleng kia war kuyen elon one bi nang kajwaj tanin kuyen ele bi nang kajwit kache ko je ke kwany akudnum dun yi na which lone one language kajwaj marot akudnum police Western Australia yi chipol akuma gen WA Perth.
Welcome to Geodrill, the hallmark of safety first and eco-friendly drilling in West, East and Southern Africa. Established in 1998, the company operates in Ghana, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire and Mali in West Africa. With state-of-the-art equipment, training and cutting-edge technology, Geodrill has become the vanguard of drilling on the African continent. With a track record of 2 decades of professionalism, dedication and commitment, Geodrill continues to lead the drilling industry, meeting the highest industry safety standards with an environmentally friendly drilling philosophy. Geodrill, your preferred drilling partner in Africa.
which lon won lengi kajwit kay police call to goben elo ku kwat call to goben ina leng ki war ku yen elon won bi nang kajwa tanin ku yen ele bi nang kajwit ka che ko je ke kwan akunum dun yi na which lon won lengi kajwa marot akunum police Western Australia yi pol akuma gen WA Perth.
Welcome to Geodrill, the hallmark of safety first and eco-friendly drilling in West, East and Southern Africa. Established in 1998, the company operates in Ghana, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire and Mali in West Africa. With state-of-the-art equipment, training and cutting-edge technology, Geodrill has become the vanguard of drilling on the African continent. With a track record of 2 decades of professionalism, dedication and commitment, Geodrill continues to lead the drilling industry, meeting the highest industry safety standards with an environmentally friendly drilling philosophy. Geodrill, your preferred drilling partner in Africa.
Welcome back to Kingsway Reserve as the Liberia players make their way out for the second half of this make-smoking history. Perth African Nations Cup Seniors Final 2021. They're trailing by 1-0. That goal coming in the 9th minute, scored by Ajak Riak. And really, they've just, I think, got their tactics wrong. They've been trying to play high balls onto the defensive line of South Sudan. And South Sudan have just been so superior in the air that those attacks have come to naught. Brendan Rintoul in goal for them has made a couple of really important saves to keep them in this match, and he'll be hoping that they can just pull a goal back and then maybe go on from there. But at the moment, South Sudan just shading it. A little bit of niggle coming into the game. South Sudan thinking that they had a second goal in the 44th minute, scored by Cameron Teese, but it was ruled out for a push by the South Sudanese attackers inside the penalty area. So as we're about to start the second half, it is still 1-0 in favour of South Sudan, who were last holders of the championship back in 2020 and really determined to win it back after losing to Sudan last year. Well, they beat Sudan in the semi-final. And I've got to give credit to South Sudan because, as I mentioned, Liberia have scored 3 or more on every occasion they've played, except for their semi-final or quarter-final against Congo, where they drew 0-0. So if South Sudan can keep them scoreless, they've done really well. Liberia, of course, their international side known as the Lone Stars. Well, it's going to be pretty lonely out there at the moment for them. Can they find a goal from somewhere? It's going to take something a little bit special, you feel. Liberia, of course, the first African republic, formed in July 1847. And the coach, of course, today of the Liberian national team has a strong connection with Perth, and that is Peter Butler, who played for West Ham United, West Bromwich Albion, and a big portion of his career with Southend United, and then came across to Perth and was player coach of Sorrento in the old state league. And he's now the coach of Liberia, and of course they'll be hoping he can do wonderful things, but nice to have a connection to the national team. It'd be wonderful if he could come over and have a visit back to Perth once we get the borders open, and he can come and visit his old club and support Liberia at the Perth African Nations Cup. Well, South Sudan coming out onto the pitch, so too the officials, and hopefully the goalkeeper will appear. We had a game in the Masters where all the players were out except for one of the goalkeepers. Here comes Michael Dudek, who plays for North Perth, or he did do, won the Amateur Cup. As I mentioned, has played for South Sudan for a while now. Rintoul goes down into the shadows to the left. That goal now a little bit difficult because there's part shade, part sun. Dudek totally in the sunshine. So we're just waiting for the officials to get in position and the whistle to start. And I think the referee, just looking at his fourth official, who's deep in conversation at the moment with the South Sudanese bench. So I think he's just wanting to make sure that everything's okay there, and then we can get things underway. Looks like that's sorted. Just checking with the two assistants. Shades his eyes from the sun as it starts to set. Checks his watches. And we're underway. Liberia have to find a goal in the next 45 minutes. They may need to find two. we'll have to wait and see. Are they going to change their tactics? Played forward that time to Ben Wantry, but just ran away from him. Ben Wantry getting a little bit older now in years, but born in Liberia, went to Balga Senior High, played for Florida Athena, and was, well, a while back, an outstanding player. Could hold the ball up so well and had a thunderous shot. Teese tries to help it on. Dwe also just trying to get the ball forward. Nice dink over the top, but the arm used there that time by Moses McCauley. So finally, as the second half's underway, South Sudan get the ball. Friday Zico leaves it in the end to Deng Adjwet. And that's just nodded out on the far side, so it'll be a chance for a throw-in from John Ungar. Short throw goes to Petrie. Ungar gets it back. Forced backwards. Good pass from him to Sam Riak. Riak trying to go back where the ball came. He's clipped a good ball forward, but it's going to run harmlessly out of play. Just feel Riak might have been better turning the other way where it was less congested. So Liberia again play that long ball forward. Easily met in the air by John Ungar. And now on the attack, taken up by Ajak Riak, and unfortunately for South Sudan, just hit the ball behind the run of Malak Domkok. So another goal kick goes the way of Liberia, played out to the left-hand side. Domkok looks to close it down. Well, missed trap. Petrie is penalised for the challenge on Lion Varney. Varney, whose nickname is Messi. And I'm talking about the player Messi and not his habits. Played for Swan United. Headed forward by Martin Mole. Should come wide now to Wantry. Wantry shows his feet. Has he got the pace? Curls a, well, it was almost a very good ball. Went off the head of Deng Adjwet, so it'll be a corner, and Deng Adjwet is holding his head. I think he felt the force of that cross, and he's really just rubbing his forehead and looking up to the sky. I told you, Ben Wantry gets some power behind the ball when he strikes it well. Deng Adjwet really feeling the force of that cross. So now, corner for Liberia. Start of the second half. Could really do with a goal to get on level terms. Ball out to the penalty spot. It's cleared straight over towards our commentary position. Into the crowd it comes. Sam Dwe. That's a good throw, and again it's just deflected towards the line for a corner. And it will be another corner. Good work by Wantry. This is better by Liberia at the start of this half. There will be an eruption of noise in front of us if they get a goal, trust me. So Dwe plays it, but he's got it all wrong that time. Just played the ball. He was you could see what he was trying to do, just to curl it out away from goal. And just got it wrong as he got the connection on the ball and just hit it over the goal line. So South Sudan now surging out of defence again. That's a good pass on the floor, but it's not such a good first time ball from Domkok as it goes out of play. And you just feel that South Sudan need to hold the ball just for a little bit here, because Liberia have started this second half well, and if they can keep pushing, that goal may come. Good work down the right-hand side. Again, good defence, trying to take on Martin Mo. Still keeping possession. And eventually it's played over the side. And Liberia have Nearly all their team forward, just 2 on halfway and the goalkeeper back. But everybody fairly stationary at the moment. It's across the face of goal, and that was the problem. There was only one tree on the 6-metre box. Everybody else just standing around at the top of the penalty area. And just nobody wanting to get in on the end of that. That was a good ball across the face of goal. Intercepted again. Chance to come forward. That's asking a lot of Wantry, but he's going to get there. And he wins another corner. Really good start at the moment to the second half from Liberia. South Sudan beginning to have a little bit of an argue amongst themselves. Wantry comes short. The ball goes to him. Back to Dwe. Dwe beats one. Drives towards the baseline or the goal line. Stolen away from him. And then he just pushes Petrie in the back. Steals it away from Petrie. And good pass to Wantry again. Sam Dwe, good skills again. Back to Wantry. Wantry trying to bulldoze his way through. Good skills though. Finds Dwe again. Was that a handball? The ball's ricocheted nicely. Across the face of goal. It's broken. It's a goal! Liberia have one back. And it's just what they deserved at the start of this second half. And a really, really good finish. Amos Degola, the goal scorer. And it was just a mistake at the back, and you could feel it coming. But so much credit should go to Wantry and Sam Dwe for their patience out wide on the right-hand side. And suddenly this game has a very different complexion. And you can see the crowd down below as well. They've gone mad in a good way. Deliriously happy is, I think, the best way to put it. They're dancing in the forecourt here. The flags were fluttering. There's a lady with braided hair in a Liberian shirt and a flag wrapped around her neck. She's got a smile from ear to ear at the moment. Beautiful to see. And now we've got a game on. How will South Sudan respond? Well, the other thing is, how will Liberia respond? Can they continue doing what they were doing to get on level terms? Throwing comes from Friday Zico. He'll try and inspire. Good work from Moses McCauley. Martin Moe plays it out wide. Domcock loses out. Helped out, though, in the end by Sam Riak, but he played the ball forward to nobody, and it's now Liberia. They got numbers coming forward. If it's a crossfield ball, it's a great one. Zico's there, almost puts it past his own keeper. Zico stays calm though, plays it forward. The flick on from Ajak Riak to Teese. Teese's ball's missed. Varney loses out though to Petrie. Petrie's surging forward now for South Sudan. Brilliant tackle, but the ricochet comes back to Dorchol. South Sudan have the ball back, stolen now by Bala. Back it comes, Dorchol. Friday Zico, a little bit of space for him. Zico, will he push it wide? He looks for a shot, and it goes into the side netting. Now that goal has brought this game to life, there's no doubt about that. Well, we're just looking, it's going to be a Liberia throw. Just in front of their own bench, the players turning around, just looking at the crowd and how they're getting behind their team. Sam Dwe and Petrie going battle. Petrie gets the pass away, tries a diagonal pass back. That wasn't a great clearance as the ball now goes to Dorchol. Dorchol plays it into the path of John Nguna. Nguna turning his man, closed down that avenue, comes back to Sam Riak. Good turn from him, gives the ball away though. Varney And that's belted upfield, and I think it's gone over the side. It has indeed. But look at the crowd on the far side. There's hardly a foot of space where you can stand. And the main stand out we're in, absolutely chock-a-block. All the seats full, every vantage point being grabbed. And the African community here in Perth really enjoying what has been a great day of football. And again, congratulations to the Perth African Nations Sporting Association, who've really elevated this event in the last 3 years. And Liberia need to get it out of there. Dribbled over the sideline, so throw in down by the corner flag for South Sudan. Looking for the long throw. It goes inside the penalty area. Wasn't flicked on. It was missed by Domcock. Petrie has it though now for South Sudan. Petrie curls one. Riak! And it's wide. He climbed high, but he just didn't seem to time the jump well enough to get the power in his header or the direction. Well, that was a push in the back for Macaulay, not paid by the referee, but probably a better angle for us to see that than he was. But Mayumbi is the referee today. I think he's doing a good job. South Sudan may not agree after he rubbed out one of their goals. So it'll be another throw in now to Liberia. And I think that we're going to see South Sudan make a substitution. And it looks like Lemeo Wurdu is coming on. Wurdu, who plays for the Kamscott Roos, coming on to, sorry, it's not, it's Akwe Gut. I'm looking at the wrong team. Akwe Gut coming on to replace Domcock. I was talking to Akwe Gut's girlfriend a little bit earlier, who was saying she thought he was a little bit cocky coming into today's game. So, like any good partner, she told him he had to go out there and work. No victory is ever assured. Losing out in the midfield there was Kwakwa. Kwakwa now comes wide to Wantry. Wantry wanting a bit of support from Dwe. Good pass forward, finds Macaulay. Macaulay though with plenty of defenders ahead of him, and that was just ambitious. Wantry's gone down, he's holding his head. Says he's okay, which that's the main thing. And shakes hands with Ajak Riak. I think Riak probably just caught him with an elbow in the back of the head unintentionally. Teese appealing for the free kick and getting the decision this time around. So just on the edge of the circle now. Sam Riak wanting to take it. He's taking it forward about 5 metres closer to goal. And coming forward is Friday Zico now. Will Zico try another thunderbolt? Rintel in the shade of his goal. The defensive line trying to hold at the top of the penalty area. Zico has Petrie alongside him. There's a 4-man wall. So Zico needs to get it part. The wall disintegrates. Zico gets it over them, but he puts it over the goal and into the security guard, claiming that one, and the crowd a little bit disappointed. Rintel, that's a good clearance by him. Riak nods it forward, clear push in the back. Although I think Teese may be looking to milk that one a little bit. There's a little bit of a nudge, and Teese with the melodramatics He's not going to do himself any favours doing that with the referee. Good skills coming that time from Degola. Degolo's got the goal. Brilliant tackle, though, coming in from Sam Riak. Well timed and a really clinical tackle. Guna playing it forward now. Should be Teese will get on the end of this. The defence, and Teese just running at the man. But he's won the corner. An hour gone. Half an hour left. All tied up at 1 apiece. Who can break the deadlock in the next 30 minutes? Just a reminder, if we're all square at full time, we have 15 minutes each way extra time. And then if we're still all square, it goes to penalties. So the corner coming from out of the sun into the shadow, and it curls straight out of play. So another wasted set piece from South Sudan. And there's a little bit of chit-chat going on between Ajak Riak and Brendan Rintoul. You expect that goalkeeper, centre forward. Riak looking to accelerate. He got the touch there past Dwet. Cleared by Liberia, but Sam Riak plays it forward. Petrie can't get there. Varney does. Looking to try and turn now was Kwakwa. Kwakwa hits the turf, appeals for a free kick. Nothing doing from the referee. Friday Zico looking to take the throw in quickly. Thought twice about that. Petrie now making himself available. Teese. Well, it's a good turn by him and almost a very good shot. Good defence again from Liberia. Goes out wide, and Sam Riak trying to spark something for his team. Wins another corner for South Sudan. And once again gives me a chance to thank Geodrill for their continued support of the Perth African Nations Cup. Geodrill, a mining company in Ghana, building relationships between Australia and Ghana. They're a leading exploration company based in, drilling exploration company based in Ghana and employing, training Ghanaians. Now this one is high, floating to the back post. And it's cleared. Eventually it was a touch from one tree, and another corner given, this time on the other side. So once again, I'd like to just acknowledge as well Lifespan Consultants, a rare 3-generation family business in life insurance and financial planning in Wembley. So if you need your help, contact Lifespan Consultants. Goes to the back post, the header goes up in the air off the head of Deng Adjwet. And over the side it goes. So now it's all South Sudan. It was all Liberia for the opening 15 minutes of this half. And since they scored, it has been all South Sudan. Petrie now goes wide, wants the return pass. Instead it's across deep, claiming it Rintoul. Good grab by him under pressure. And Dwet, he's got the ball back, and I think he nutmegged Ajak Riak. The fans enjoyed that one. And good defensive play from Sasko Tamba. Sasko Tamba, known as Sa. Played for Balga in 2020. Graduate of Charles Darwin University. And Teese over the crossbar. Well, Teese was on the 6-yard box and he just couldn't get over the ball. The warning signs there, though, for Liberia. And this free kick going towards Friday Zico. One tree again just standing on the ball to stop Zico taking it quickly. Now Zico now drills it. That's a good low, powerful ball, and it, well, it looked as if it was the perfect height, perfect ball, but Teese couldn't get on the end of it, and nor too good his teammate coming in behind him. And that teammate being the big figure of Deng Adjuet. Deng Adjuet, who played for Swan IC, was with Ashfield in 2017. So now Liberia finally get back into the opposition half, but that's just given away too easily. Varney won it back, but there was nobody there to collect for Liberia. Again, one in defence, but just played forward. That was a very important intervention from Sam Dwyer. And, well, it was important, but the flag has been raised, so it will be an offside against South Sudan. So the chance for Liberia now to spark something from the back. Macaulay's through the middle. The ball aimed for him, but the defender just stepping out ahead of him. Varney plays it first time. Adjuet, good header from him. It'll break for Samuel Riak. Oh, good intercept again, and strong challenge that time from Nguna. Trying to get around the back. It's gone out of play. And it's a corner given, is it? Or got a player down behind play for Liberia, but the corner has been given. So a good opportunity now for Liberia to sneak the lead. They've been under pressure for the last 15 minutes. And the big question is, now with this corner, can they do it? I think Varney's signalling that they may need a substitution here. Can't see which player it is who's gone down. May well be Greywood or Bala. Once again, just a reminder for everyone in the African community watching this that the WA Police Force is recruiting now, and they're looking for people with different backgrounds and different cultures to reflect the population of Western Australia. And they'd really love it if you wanted to get in touch and discuss the possibilities of joining the WA Police Force. And you can go to their website, letsjoinforces.wa.gov.au, if you'd like some more information. Certainly you would be doing your part for the community, and I'm sure it would be greatly appreciated by your own community. And we did hear at half-time the Honourable Eo Mako Chot MLC saying how this generation must buy into the community and do their part. She was the first, I believe, the first African migrant to be elected into Parliament in Western Australia. So there's a lady that's really doing her part. Certainly this injury taking a bit of time. Hopefully it is nothing serious and we don't need a stretcher. Just the way Varney reacted, though, made you think that maybe it was a little bit more serious than we first thought. I think it's George Bala. I think they're just, coach is just asking, is he going off for good? Varney saying, just wait, I think he's going to be okay. So now the corner is whipped in, goes straight into the side netting. It's another wasted set piece by a team. I just think if they worked on those a little bit more. We saw it in the last game in the juniors, some really poor corners taken. So Dudek now over halfway. That's a great kick. Again, the header not cleared enough. Teese feeds it through into the penalty area. Well, that was great defence again, not allowing Akwe Gut to get the cross in. Superb defence by Liberia. So Will be a corner though. Friday Zico is short, and what a time to make a substitution. So Ben Wantry coming off, and it is Wurdu on now. For Liberia. So Ben Wantry, I think they're trying to get him off. I don't think he wants to come off. He's giving it the who me. Ben Wantry, though, a very popular footballer in the African community, eventually comes off. He'll be disappointed. Played his part in the goal that got Liberia back in this match, along with Sam Dwe. Great work by the two of them out wide. What a time to make a substitution when the opposition has a corner. Isn't that a no-no? Up it goes, and just past the post. Well, a really good header, and it wasn't far away. Well, Liberia can breathe a sigh of relief. Their coach obviously not believing in the old adage, never make a substitution at a corner. That's when you're defending, that is. Coming across is Deng Adjwet. Plays it over the sideline. Liberia now looking to get on the attack once more. 20 minutes or 19 minutes remaining by our clock. There will be a little bit more because of obviously the injuries we've had in the match. That's a good ball. It's not brought under control and cleared long. I'm going to have to get there as Teese is chasing hard. And Teese just pushing the player over the side, but somehow has got away with it. Sam Dwyer recovers. Teese steals it away from him again. Cameron Teese rather, a bit of a menace going forward, but a lot of teams love a niggly centre forward who causes trouble. Across the face of goal it goes. It's going to go to Friday Zico. Zico. Oh, it's a well-timed tackle, and Liberia steal it now. Macaulay needs to get this one. He looks for the ball as it bounced past the defence, but cleaning up again at the back as he's done so often. Deng Adjwet. Ball going over Martin Moe. And Adjwet there to just clear up at the back. So from the side now, South Sudan down the line they go. Helped over the sideline again. So they've gained about 20 metres. They edge closer to the penalty area. Go down the line again, trying to play it first time. Didn't get the connection wanted. Varney steals it back for Liberia and also wins the free kick. Now we're edging closer to full time. Can either of these teams find a winner? Free kick, taking their time to take it. And now being told to move it back about 5 metres, well, in fact, about 10 metres. Both teams very keen to try and steal a bit of land if they can. Going up, it was a good header that time from Akwegut. Coming back to help out. South Sudan. Really, they've created plenty of chances, haven't put them away. Played forward that time by Varney again. A lovely turn. Here's danger now. Trying to go through the middle. Well, that was Wurdu who made the good run through the middle. Lively run. Just wonder whether he might have been better off just slipping the pass to Macaulay. And I think we're wanting another substitution from South Sudan. I'm not sure that they're ready. Well, they're now saying they don't want to make the player come on. So Liberia on the attack again, looking for a goal to give themselves the lead for the first time in the match. Wurdu goes back, it's drilled in low. Adjue is there and he's played that long. Teese giving chase, he's going to be the first to the ball this time. Teese goes around the outside, great defence again. Teese keeps possession, plays it into the defender, comes back, shot, curling, it's gone in! Akwe Good comes off the bench to give South Sudan the lead again. What a finish that was. He curled that superbly into the bottom corner. And you can see the crowd really enjoying that goal. Well, the bench really trying to get them going. Referee trying to get the players back onto the park. Well, that was a wonderful finish by Akwe Good. The way he just curled it out of the reach of Brendan Rintoul and into the side netting. And again, South Sudan asked if they want to make the substitution. Well, if they're not going to make it, then the player needs to sit down and wear the bib. He can't be standing there in his stripped off, ready to go on. And I think you're going to see a booking maybe. And, you know, they've had a player standing by the halfway line for several minutes now, stripped off in white, Connor Driscoll. And I think the referee's absolutely right. If he's not coming on, sit down and put your bib back on, because it is confusing. The fourth official needs to take control on the sideline. But South Sudan have snatched the lead again with just under 15 minutes remaining. Still time for Liberia to come back, but it's going to be hard. Petrie rolled off Varney. Teese pulling as he went. Sasko Tamba, that was great defending by him. And Cameron Teese, well, that's about the third time we've seen him actually grab the opponent who's trying to tackle him. Sasko Tamba slow to get to his feet. Ball goes back to Rintoul. There was very little he could do about that goal. He would have had defenders in front of him, and it was curled beautifully out of his reach. And that's a good ball, but there's nobody there for Liberia, and South Sudan clear it. Teese again working hard in the forward line. Looks to play it forward. That's a great ball to Ajak Riak. Surging forward at the back post is Akwe Gut, the scorer of the second. Riak didn't look up and was eventually dispossessed wide. And it will be a Liberia throw. Liberia now going to have to throw caution a little bit to the wind soon. Macaulay, oh, brilliant Friday Zico, covering the run of Macaulay, managing to just block the ball with his back heel. There's a little bit of pushing and shoving between Amos Degola and Friday Zico. I think that's just the frustration boiling over. Degola feeding it forward. Wurdu won't keep that in play. Amos Degola was the Kelmscott Roos Player of the Year, fairest and best in 2020. Down the line it goes from South Sudan. Liberia have stolen it. Petrie tries to win it back. Bala hits the turf. Free hit kick goes the way of Liberia. Or is it a throw-in? I thought it was a free kick, but I think it may be the throw-in, in fact. Desperation trying to bulldoze their way through. Varney. Ball comes back. It'll come infield to Varney, but it's, well, Varney's done well. I thought he'd been dispossessed, but he managed to keep control. Played wide by Kwakwa. And again, good defence, just stepping out in front of the attacker, Martin Moe, that time doing the good work for South Sudan. Played along the deck, first time forward. Well, the players coming together, but it's broken kindly for Samuel Dwyer. Dwyer looks to go on the attack. He's got Macaulay inside him. Dwyer, trickery from him. He's won a corner. Well, there were 3 defenders ahead of him, and the fans in front of me not happy with what he did, but I don't think he had too many options, to be honest. So another corner. Can Liberia get an equaliser once again as we head into the final 10 minutes of this match? It needs to be a good delivery. It is a good delivery, but headed clear. That was a really good header again from Dorchol at the front post. Just deflecting it away from goal and also up in the air so that there was no chance of an incoming forward getting on the end of it. Liberia, though, still on the attack. That one's too long, and Dudek will claim it with ease. Needs to be closed down. Macaulay comes down to force him to pick the ball up. Dudek bowls it out now to Friday Zico. Zico's been here so many times before and drills a wonderful diagonal ball to Riak. Riak across the face of goal. Rintul claims it, though, with ease. Really needed probably a ball across the 6-yard box. He went for the glory, I think, that time, Riak. Liberia coming forward once more. I think he was falling already when the challenge came in, and it just made the referee's decision that little bit easier. And Dorchol getting a talking to now. Liberian players beginning to just cramp up a little bit, and I think we might see that final substitution for South Sudan. Well, again, on the sideline, it doesn't look like that is going to happen now. South Sudan, when you think back to that opportunity, they've created plenty of chances in this game, and as has been their problem probably for a few years, they just don't put their opportunities away. If we look at their results through the tournament, they won 2-1 against Togo, 4-0 against Algeria, good response there, lost to Zimbabwe, 3-1 against Somalia, 2-1 against Sudan. So they're always letting teams into the game. And this now, and it's cramp again. Well, it has been a warm day, and it is the end of a year of football for many of these players. And to be fair, I think they've been running a fair bit today. We've wasted a good 2 minutes at least here, so that'll be 2 minutes at least added on at the end of the match. And just waiting for the pitch invasion at the end. If South Sudan win, I think there will be swarms coming over the barricades and out to celebrate with the players. We're now close to a 3-minute delay for this free kick. And you almost feel if you're going to be that long, either get off the field of play or we need to carry on. Now I think we are going to see a substitution, but it's a substitution. Well, there's one for either side. So Jason Petrie is coming off for South Sudan. And a player's, has it not been booked, but coming on is Connor Driscoll. Petrie, who plays Sorrento under 18s and under 20s. Also was with the Perth Glory in 2018. That's Perth Glory Youth. He's taking his time to get off. That's probably another minute we've lost. In fact, it is. We've been 4 minutes now since this free kick was awarded, and the referee telling them to hurry up. And coming on as well, we have for Liberia, Abdel Voldemichael. Can he score with his first touch? Now the wall has to be pulled back. So it says 87 minutes gone on the clock. We've been over 4 minutes now since this free kick was awarded before it's been taken. Holding a high line, South Sudan. All the way through, but it's going to go harmlessly out of play. That was, I think, a little bit ambitious. So Dudek takes it to the far side. Taking his time again, just eating up valuable seconds. Over halfway it goes, flicked on. Teese collects. Teese still has the ball. Teese still going, clips it forward. Rintoul claims. Rintoul knows he's got to get the ball forward quickly. Skews off his boot slightly, but it falls for Samuel Dwe, but he doesn't keep it in play. And again, South Sudan take their time. Akwe Gut has now got a yellow card for time wasting. And that, I think, is fair under the circumstances. Crowd don't like it. Friday Zico. Down the line he goes. Headed forward that time by Wurdu. And the ball just goes too far back, but Rintoul coming forward now to try and bang it upfield as quickly as possible. South Sudan saying they want to make another substitution. Dwyer heads it in. Over the shoulder it goes from Dor Chol. Teese will collect. Put under pressure, but it's Akwe Gut. He loses out and it goes over the sideline. It's going to be South Sudan throw right on halfway. Ball given to Friday Zico. Zico's gained about 5 meters. Throws it forward. Akwe Gut plays it on, nods it on. Rintoul claims once more. So it will be interesting to see how many minutes of time added on there will be to give Liberia a chance to get back in this game. Played forward. Teese is going to get there. Heads it though into the arms of Rintoul. Bowled out. Liberia need a bit of urgency. Wurdu. And Akwe Gut just bundles him over. Teese plays it infield. Ajak Riak one-on-one with the keeper. It was a poor touch at the beginning that just saw it roll away, and Rintoul off his line claimed it with ease. Slap of the thigh from Ajak Riak. Good defence again, solid from Deng Adwe. He's been rock solid at the back, Deng Adwe. And you'd have to say it's been South Sudan's defence that has really been their strength today. It's another long ball forward. Rintul will claim it again. We've gone past the 90 minutes on our clock. But as I mentioned, there were about 4 minutes of play held up with that last injury. It's gone off the top of the head. Strong challenge going in on John Nguna. Nguna comes up with the ball. Clips it down the line. Looking for the run of Connor Driscoll. But it goes out of play, and it's going to be a Liberia throw-in. Goes back to Rintul. In fact, they're going to have to retake that because we are going to have the final substitution for South Sudan. Coming on is Tiak Kul. Not sure which player is coming off. Is it the captain? It is indeed Sam Riak coming off. And Riak again started to jog, then went for a stroll. Gets a hug from his teammate. Removes the armband, and again the referee having to tell him to hurry up, and you might see another booking. So eventually coming on, Tiak Kul. Throw in goes back to Rintul again. Hemmed in the corner, Teese working hard. Goes to Rintul once more. Rintul, that's plenty of height and pace on that ball. Comes out wide. Goes over the side, does it? No. Akwe Gut keeps it in play. Deng Adwe. Again, long ball forward from him. Ajak Riak, it caught the back of his leg, I think, as he was going forward. Rintul again. Drills it flatter this time. Out onto the right-hand side. Brought under control really well. Bala. This is last chance, you feel, for Liberia. Possession lost. May get it back now. They do indeed, but stolen back again by Ajak Riak. Goes all the way back now. Martin Mo plays it forward, flicked on by Riak. Teese comes across. Liberia trying to spark something, but just can't find the spark now to start the fire. Long ball forward. Dudek comes off his line. He's dropped it. Dudek's missed it. Shot, it's wide. Lemeo Werdu had the chance to be the hero, to take us into extra time, and he just didn't hit it the way he was hoping. And I think even if he had, to be fair, Martin Mo was really in a good position to tidy up. Final substitution for Liberia now as Pee-wee Boluma comes on. A very, very popular player amongst the Liberian community. But I fear it may be just a little bit too late for Pee-wee to have an impact on this game. Went to Greenwood College, hails originally from Conakry in Guinea, I believe. But boy, he can hit a ball, and if he gets the chance, he'll put his laces through it. Dudek again, lucky not to get booked, wasting time as again he asks Adwe to come back, take the goal kick. Over halfway it goes, nodded forward. Friday Zico helps it on. It's gone behind Martin Mo, but he recovers well and puts it out over the side, just inside South Sudan's half. And Liberian coach belts the ball forward, wanting them to be able to get on with play as it's slow to come in from the crowd. Flicked on, it's gone actually up in the air rather than really flicked on. South Sudan, big jump there from Riak. One then by Driscoll. Teese now plays it wide to Ajak Riak. Call for the ball was early from Tiak Kul, and he made a good run. Rintul now. Coach is pointing where he wants it to go. Sam Dway is there. It's going to break kindly for him. Dway now as Friday Zico overcommitted. Dway though closed down, has to double back. Great defensive play coming in there from Dorchol. Into the circle it goes. Dway, beautiful footwork. Stolen away from him. Dway trying to win it back. Again, it's Dorchol calming things down at the back for South Sudan. Ball won back again. Can they keep it in play? Over the side it goes from Friday Zico. Liberia wanting the ball quickly. The ball's gone out of the ground at the moment. Down the line it goes, and that's the wrong ball. I think it's not a match ball, so they can't use it. I can just see a young boy with the ball. He's thrown it back. Well, this is a grandstand finish. As you can see, we've gone 6 minutes past the 90. Pushing the back of Wurdu. Wurdu brings down Friday Zico, gets the ball. Was he fouled? Yes, he was. Dorchol commits the foul, and now a final free kick is going to be swung in from the right-hand side. A last chance for Liberia to take this game into extra time. Referee takes the wall back the required 10 metres. George Bala over the ball. Dudek just a few metres off his line. The sun in his eyes. No cap. It's curled towards the keeper. He brought it down with his hands. That was brave. Very close to getting it taken into the back of the net as it bounced. But now on the attack come South Sudan again. The ball played forward. Driscoll plays it across. Teese with just the keeper, and he played it straight into the midriff of Rintul. Rintul, though, played it short. Great skills coming out of defence by Liberia. Over the top it goes. And it's going to break for Liberia. Quay. In he goes. Dudek spills it again. Breaks for Wurdu. Cleared at the top of the penalty area. Well, there is drama at the end of this match as both teams had the chance to score. And there is the final whistle. Liberian players sink to their knees as the fans come onto the pitch to celebrate with South Sudan. Well, really, it came down to taking the opportunities when they came your way. And in the end, South Sudan took them better than Liberia. Liberia fought to the very end, as you would expect. But in the end, goals from Ajak Riak and Akwe Gut, the difference between the two teams. Amos Degola having pulled it level for Liberia. But the substitute, Akwe Gut, scoring in the 76th minute, brings the make smoking history Perth African Nations Cup for 2021 go back to South Sudan. The final score here, Liberia 1, South Sudan 2, as you enjoy the scenes of celebration coming to you from Kingsway Reserve.
Which lon one language kajwit kay police call to goben elo ku kwat call to goben inalang ki war kuyen elon one bi nang kajwa tanin kuyen ele bi nang kajwit ke che ko je ke kwan akunum dun yi na which lon one language kajwa marot akunum police Western Australia yi chipol akuma gen WA Perth